You may exit your car at this time. Exit with caution. Do not drive.
Hey guys, another update here. Before this video starts, I just want to pardon if any things here. Apparently, the Bob Branch video is I'm sorry for the little infuriating. Apparently, the sun kind of aimed for the camera, so I'm sorry for the glare here. And also another update. They're actually putting some concession stands behind, so yep, it's pretty good. But right now we are in the topic, and the main topic will be the arcades, like that. So, stay tuned for this video. Hey guys, yeah, Bob Branch video. Yep, it's the 4th of July weekend, and you can call it Neshoba Brook Trails, and perhaps being able to call it over here, Candy Lake over there, something like that here. But today's the topics today, and first we're gonna have to make my remarks of the Street Fighter. We did talk a little bit about Street Fighter 5 and those. Okay, we're gonna make microtransactions or like that here. But now this is coming up towards. But now this latest thing here is arcades. So arcades lately. I mean, have you been to an arcade before? You've been to arcades just recently here, but in the night, and like for those who are 30 or 40 years old, you know, arcades back in the time, they were actually video games and cabinets that you put quarters in and you play away at the games. Or it'll be in the 80s, it was Space Invaders, Galaga, even Street Fighter. That's what's going to be making this way back in that point in time. And also, but then comes to the 90s when, you know, you have Mortal Kombat series here, Mortal Kombat 1 and 3. Yeah, you went to the arcades and you play those games, and you have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and of course you got other games as well. And then ever since then, arcades have just fallen apart, and I think I blame, and you know, part of the blame is because people are playing them at home and buying the games at home, like this here. So now, today's, in the 2010s, this started off with mobile games of microtransactions. You downloaded the freemium app, and you play, and then you have to pay to, and then you have to pay here. You have to play a gazillion hours in the win tiers. But nowadays, we're seeing we're seeing a freemium style service in a pay-me games, which and not only that, I mean, you seem to be okay. It's now right now we're going to be seeing, you know, and we're not going to be seeing freemiums anymore. We're going to, I mean, people are going to be saying, oh, I think payments are going to be dead here, but no, it's not dead. In fact, you know, paid games are going to be coming back, and you're going to be seeing more paid apps with ads, or even paid apps with microtransactions now, and it's really becoming here. Square Enix and I think EA Games are right now making premium apps. There were paid apps that you can just buy and that's it, and you can play it all you want. But now premium apps are becoming back. I think EA is right now making games that you have to pay $6 to $7 with an app, and then you have to pay more to succeed in the game. And this is what, it's what it is coming right now. And I mean, these Activisions here. So this comes up to a point. We're right now looking back at our arcades. And they're now, and I think family entertainment centers are now becoming more and more powerful again. And so now the dilemma is, I think that arcades should, should give a second look at it. And the fact is that, for a fact is that, right now we're paying a quarter to a dime for home use, but you're having those things here. But quite frankly, I've been to the arcade and the Kimball Farms arcade and these arcades I've been to lately here, whether it be Fun Stop or whatever it is here. The arcades inside nowadays, they're just nothing more than just shoot the basket to get a couple of tickets for prize kind of stuff, or either that or just these ports of these iOS games with these crappy graphics and these horse like this, and these Galaga you play, like these dumbed down Galaga games. You shoot a couple of enemies to create tickets and like this here. And it's just not that, I go in on the here and it's just different and it's just unappealing today. So, should Konami, or these big game companies go back to arcades? Bethesda could make up some arcades here. How about, you can put a couple of cabinets that can, with superior graphics to make the next Doom game. Well, you have to section off the arcades for the older kids only. But anyway, you should create a Doom game, play online with other friends like that in the arcade. Or better yet, you can provide the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, which I think Capcom should have made Street Fighter V for the arcades first. And you play for a few sessions, and you can, and then you can earn a few fighters before you get home. Something like that. So, I do believe, so I think that could be a good alternate revenue stream instead of those microtransactions. But yeah, it's kind of it's kind of like a, create credits for digital prizes where you just save on SD cards, and you can take that home and then import the prize to, whatever game you have at home later on, if you're going to be buying the game. And I think that could be a better alternative to day one DLC or microtransactions and all that stuff like that. And I think that's where they should go now. I have to say that, by the way, if they would have moved back to the good old days of arcades and make them really good popular, and programming more of these arcades where you can just go up to the cabinet, throw in your credit card or money, and then you can play away, and for sessions or a complete game or like that here. They can make that new revenue stream and revenue money, and they can have the new revenue money that could and theoretically lower the price of home games once they come out. And so I think that if companies actually start doing that, I think we will make arcades good again. They would, they would, I mean, so I thought, I think that's what companies going to be doing right now. I think that's what my topic is today. Mighty Number 9. What I think about it is that I might get the 3DS version of it. It still hasn't gone towards the eShop yet, the 3DS here. Yeah, I still want to play my 3DS. I still play my 3DS over the portable here. Over the iPhone here. Because it's got the game, games I can download and don't have to do here. But now even the 3DS is right now being plagued with these stupid pay-to-play games, or pay these freemium games, but which I'm sure that they will become premium games. The ones that you have to both pay for the game and then you have to pay to play it more. So I do believe that, it's just going to be the way it is, unless I think that, again, companies should look into arcades again. And so, yeah. And back to arcades, if companies can do that again, release a superior arcade game with the best graphics around, instead of these cheesy iOS port games to arcades. So yeah, I mean, this is a thing here. What I have to say about it here, I do believe that, arcades can, I think going back to arcades and releasing games with shiny graphics and like this, back to the point where you put in here, and releasing them into arcades a few to several months before you release a home version of it. I think it can, revive the arcade industry and maybe the video game industry again here. So yeah, this is me, JD, out. And happy 4th of July. And enjoy a red, white, and blue liberty.